yes, this is the same day that I recorded the other video, but that is because I knew I would end up procrastinating on it. So I decided just to record it today, because if I didn't get it done today, it was never gonna get done, and it's just better if I do it today. Besides, I left my makeup for the day, so you know, that maybe shouldn't put it away, some good use. Hello, for those of you guys that don't know, I am Isabel Mora, aka Fitgirlslays, or IsabelSlays, whichever account you follow, and you've just decided to just put my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome tag, aka the EDS tag. This one is very rare to find. Not really many people have done it. I did one for CF, so why not do one for the other thing that I rarely ever talk about. First question, what is EDS? Now that question, I'm going to look it up. So let's look up Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And I have type 3, so there are different types. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome are a group of connective tissue disorders that can be inherited and are varied both in how affect the body and in their genetic causes. They are generally characterized by joint hypermobility, joints that stretch further than normal, skin hyperextensibility, skin that can be stretched further than normal, and tissue fragility. So I have type 3. Type 3 isn't that serious, but it does affect me in a different way than other people, because you know, your girl always gotta be rare somehow. So that is in a way that, yes, my skin is super stretchy, as I have showed in a previous video, and which I will show in this video, I guess, since y'all gonna be all asking and everything. So my skin does stretch normal, like more than normal, I suppose. My stomach is a big one, but I'm wearing a one piece, so you guys can see that one. You guys have seen that in a video before, so I'm not gonna show that again. And another thing that I can do because of my EDS is I am able to bring my joints out of place on both my shoulders, my hip, my lower spine, my fingers, my wrist, and you know, weird shit like that. In short terms, I'm a freak, but it does affect different things. It affects obviously my joints, but it also does affect my eyesight. My eyesight does get worse every year, so right now I am completely blind and I wear contacts. If I don't wear my contacts, I do have my glasses, which I always have to get refilled because, you know, I'm blind. After that is it does affect my trachea. The cartilage of my trachea is all loose and flappy, which causes it to collapse. Also, my airways and my lungs, those also collapse. So I cough too much and my airways start collapsing, and then I can't breathe, and then they have to put me on this wonderful BiPAP machine until I'm better. And if I'm not, then they put me in ICU and I'm admitted, and it's just a huge thing. So I do get cysts in my wrist sometimes. I do get really bad joint pain all the time. I do have arthritis, so that just fucking sucks. When it's cold, I am barely able to get out of bed, and it's just not fun. Okay, question number 2. How are you feeling today? Today, joint-wise, I feel fine. My joints are all okay. I'm actually gonna try and go to the gym today, so I guess we'll see how that goes. Question number 3. Do you have any other conditions besides EDS? Yes, I have EDS, cystic fibrosis, bunch of other problems, but the 2 that I actually diagnosed is, you know what, I have paper. I have like a list. Here's a wonderful list of all my wonderful issues. Let's go down the list. Okay, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, vocal cord dysfunction, constipation, I'm underweight, apparently still underweight, nausea, chest pain, atypical cystic fibrosis, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, reactive airway disease, comorbid sleep-related hypoventilation, benign joint hypermobility, acquired bronchomalacia, asthma, exercise-induced, obstructive lung disease, and cystic fibrosis. Yeah. Plus, I have, I have all my problems. Adjusted disorder with depressed mood, shortness of breath, cough, chest pain, vasovagal syncope, whatever the fuck that means. Asthma, palpitations, spells of trembling, sensory disturbance, mild malnutrition, anxiety, ADHD, arthralgia, whatever, and acquired bronchomalacia. So those are my problems, and that's just from one clinic. Number 4, what is the worst thing you have been told about your disease? The fact that there is nothing that they can do about it. About the pain, they just give pain medication, which the pain medication doesn't work for me most of the time, so I just have to suffer through it. They tell me I'm not supposed to be working out, doing heavy weightlifting, because it does destroy the cartilage that is in between my joints and wears it down to the point where there eventually will be no cartilage there and it will just be all bad. But you're going to listen anyways. Number 5, what do you do on your bad pain days? I just lay in bed and suffer. I take medication, but the medication don't work, so now I take meloxicam, I take Motrin 800, stuff like that, that's supposed to help with the pain, but it doesn't. So I am supposed to actually on Monday go see a pain management doctor, so I'm hoping that they can help me out a little bit, because the shit that I got now ain't cutting it. Number 6, how does this impact your everyday life? This affects my everyday life because it's just, there's certain things I can't do. I have to be careful with not overextending my joints, which is weird because I don't know, like my whole life, this was never overextending. This was just normal, and apparently now I know that that's overextending. Like my elbow, you're just supposed to be like right here, and I could go like that. There's just different things, so I just always have to be careful not to overextend stuff, especially when I'm working out, because if I overextend and then plus weight, that just completely fucks me over. Next question, 6, how do you tell people you are disabled? I don't really consider myself disabled. When it comes to school, go to disability office, I do have like a handicap placard, stuff like that, but I don't necessarily see myself as completely disabled, so I don't really tell anybody that I'm disabled. I kind of just be like, oh, well, I have a disability. They kind of look at me and they're like, bitch, you're disabled. Like, you don't look disabled. And I'm like, well, the fuck am I supposed to look like? So I don't really just like tell anybody most of the time, unless I absolutely have to. Next question, what is your worst experience with EDS? My worst experience is whenever the fuck my trachea and airways collapse and I can't motherfucking breathe. That is my worst experience every time, because it just always feels horrible, and I always have to go on the fucking machine and force air on my throat, and then I can't fucking like do anything. I feel suffocated. Oh, so to me that is the worst experience with EDS. That, and maybe the pains that I always get because of my joints, like the joint pain, but that's not as bad as not being able to fucking breathe and feel like you're suffocating. So to me that's the worst experience. Is there times where it tends to get worse? So that is the last question. Number 9, is there times where it tends to get worse? And yes, there is times that it tends to get worse. It's around winter when it's cold, because it's cold, obviously my joints are gonna freaking hurt like hell. Around that time I can't really do anything, get up from bed. There is when it's raining or when it's about to rain, my joints tend to start hurting and I won't be able to get out of bed, stuff like that. And then sometimes when I'm working out, there will be times where I just can't handle the weight sometimes, and it'll like hurt my shoulders or my back, and then it'll suck, or my knees when I'm squatting too high or anything, and my joints just at the time can't handle that, then it'll get worse. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I suck at fucking outros. Okay, so that is it for today, you guys. I am done with the tags. I will probably do future tags in the future. I was thinking about doing like sister tag, whatever, just different tags, just to mix it up a little bit. So until then, I will see you guys. Thank you guys for watching my video. Okay, like always, make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already. All my information and everything will be down below. And thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Until next time, mwah. And get out.
Oh, can I just draw your highlighter? You can pause.
No, I cannot pause. Just gonna delete this, like crop all this part out. I was just doing my outro. Can you move out? At least move out of my way. So
can I use the brush then?
Can you?
I need the height.
Here, go down. No, you're staying in here. You're just going over there. Mom, you're still. I can still see you in my video. That way.